So, good day to us peeps. Liesl here once more. And today I'm coming to us with something that I've wanted to do for a short time now. Which is, I guess, a bit of an introspective for you, the collective. So, a bit of a one from the heart. You could call that a bit of a fireside chat, and also a bit of an let me get my words out. And a bit of an update, really, on recent events. So enough from me and straight in. As you know, as many of you know, and if you're new around, I will tell you that very soon, in a couple of weeks, I'm moving to Wales from the southeast of England. So I'm basically going all the way up the A5, right? If you're familiar with the old Roman roads of Britain, obviously that's a very big modern road these days, but it's been there that long. And it really got me to thinking, So I woke up this morning and I realised it's actually 50 years, can you believe, 50 years to the very month that I first moved down here to what is now the new city of Milton Keynes. It was quite a large building site when I first came here, let me tell you. And me and my family, we moved down with my dad as he got a new job. So it's interesting really, because we did move down from the northwest all the way to the southeast, and now I'm going back up the other way. So it feels like going home to me. And as you know, really, I'm not one to wax sentimental too much. I'm not particularly sentimental these days, and that's not through any kind of hard-heartedness. No, certainly not. It's just that it seems to me that things change so rapidly in this day and age, and the pace of life is just crazy, especially in a big city like this, which I guess has a population of about 750,000. I mean, the last census was a few years ago and it was approaching that, but I would say that's quite a lot now. And to be moving to somewhere a lot more rural, a lot more countryside, it's near the sea. It's fairly near Carnarvon, if you know Wales at all, North Wales. It's near the mountains, there's waterfalls, it's more rural. So quite a life change, As you can imagine, these things, you wait for what seems the longest time, and then when things do get rolling, they really get rolling. And so the last month has been pretty hectic. For this rather rustic, should I say, luthier, referring to the instruments that I build, and I have one or two here. I do want to thank every single one of you for supporting me over these last couple of years since I started this channel, and the various creations that we have come up with. Indeed, because as I always say, it's down to the community, not just me. You are the inspiration, the ideas, the know-how behind the ideas. And as I often say, we all learn together and we learn along the way. And I feel that goes for everything in life. Building these gitties is quite a metaphor for life, really. I often think, And it's odd to be sat in front of the camera, really, not demonstrating something or attempting to demonstrate something, just to sort of come to you like very one-to-one. But I thought at this junction in life, and I speak for us all, not just myself, this would probably be a very appropriate, apt time to do that. As many of us know, and I will speak openly and frankly from the heart today, I'm a rustic luthier that does live with one or two mental health issues in life, that can bring challenges. I know people say to me, that must be difficult, that must bring challenges, and sure. But, it also brings blessings. It really does. Because, all life is a lesson, and like I say, I don't often get sentimental, and I won't, but I wanted to say, much more seriously and from the bottom of my heart, really, it's just to thank you all, right, for supporting me on this journey once more. We all have difficult things in life to live with. We might have difficulties, or we may have loved ones that we need to look after and support who have difficulties. Life throws all kinds of challenges at all kinds of people these days. And so I do, when I speak for myself, I speak for us all. And to keep that on a high note, I will, But yeah, I just want to say, I'm ever so grateful. I try to start each day with a gratitude. This is something that did take me quite a few years to learn, and quite a bit of humility when things weren't really working out, and I could not perhaps see why, yeah, that can make one very egocentric at times, especially, when dealing with these challenges in life. But I think support always comes from your community, and whether that's your community as a family, your neighbours, the wider community, people around, people you see every day. These are the blessed moments of serendipity, may I say. I think I may. That helps kind of knit life together, I do feel. Yeah. So yeah, getting quite deep and philosophical there. But yeah, I thought on this occasion that was appropriate. It is strange, usually at this point I'd stall for time by grabbing an instrument or something. I've got Mr. Swish with me today. He's one of my real go-tos, as you know. And I found my slides, yeah. Old Faithful, which I'd lost under the sofa. And my wedding ring, as we do affectionately know this one, because it's the only one that's skinny enough to fit on my ring finger. Thank you. It's been quite emotional because, like I say, I live in quite a wider community, of people. That's people that live in this area, work in this area. I've lived in this particular flat or apartment now for 16 years. So it's been quite a while since I had a move anyway. Yeah, and if you will excuse me 1 second. Do excuse me. Where was I? Where was I? Stalling for time, right? Stalling for time. Yeah, I've lived in this place for 16 years, and there's been a lot of changes. The whole world has been through a lot of changes, as we know, and a few years ago, we all went through some very difficult times, which we all faced together as a global, all around the world. That's it, global community. And I think that's brought so many people, what with the modern technology, so much closer together. And it blows me away, I grew up in the late 70s and early 80s, really, as a kid and teenager. And I couldn't have imagined the blessings that we've got today. Yeah, so these are the kinds of things that I like to try and focus on anyway. You are a most marvellous community, yeah. And really, I just wanted to come on and give my gratitude today. Like I say, I've been visiting people saying adios, cheerio, and yeah, that's emotional. As they say in England, it's been emotional. Yeah, but it's the well-wishing and stuff like this, that I don't know, it just raises my heart, really. Yeah. I won't get emotional now because I got very emotional this morning, yeah. And I've had time to process that. These times for me are scary, I think, for anyone. They say that moving can be the most stressful thing in life, you know. Well, yeah, it certainly comes with an amount of stress, you know. But, you know, I think it comes with an amount of learning, an amount of wisdom. Yeah, and an amount of moving on, which I think is really what life's all about, you know. As I say at the end of almost every video, you know, stay safe, stay blessed, and keep building. And we know that that saying is also an allegory for life, you know. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, what I really wanted to say as well is like whatever we go through in life, you know, and whatever we live with, whether it's restrictions, you know, like perhaps physical health, or if it's restrictions, I don't know that word, but challenges, mental health, whatever it is, family situations, it doesn't define us. It's not who we are. It's what we do, it's what we live with, it's what we grow through. Yeah, and that's what I really wanted to say. And I think while I'm on this high point, peeps, I will leave it there. Absolutely. Just have a swig of my tea. Cheers. Thanks to every single one of you. You know who you are. You're out there and you're watching this. Absolutely. So, do excuse me, I'm getting a little bit choked here. Yeah, I don't know if there will be any more builds before I move up to Wales. There might be. It won't be because I feel like, oh, I need to do a build. It will be to keep myself sane. Maybe something very simple like a canjo or a diddly bow. Or I may at long last try and feature some of the gitties. As you can imagine, they're all over the place at the moment and most stuff is now going into boxes. But boxes is what it's all about on this channel, isn't it? I'll try not to go off on too much of a tangent. So yeah, I think while we're on this high point, I will leave it there. But, you know, just for me to say, and sincerely from the bottom of my heart, peeps, wherever you are, do stay safe. Whatever you're doing, do stay blessed. And, you know, whatever life brings. Keep building. It's worth it. Okay then, peeps. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Okay then. Bye for now.